QZ Asset Management is the latest scam to have washed ashore from China. While people bought in on what they thought was a guaranteed 400% return on investment scheme, the creators of the company had other ideas. Today, we will be taking a dive into the collapse of QZ Asset Management. Let's first get the knowledge of what asset management really is. Asset management is a service often provided by a firm directing a client's investment portfolio or wealth on the client's behalf. Now, the promoters of QZ Asset Management portrayed this to be a legit opportunity for both investors and affiliates, and that they will pay out return on investments to the value of 400%. And we know how those promises always turns out. Founded in 2012 in China and headed up by Blake Yongpu Lei, QZ Asset Management clearly came with a mission, and that mission was not that of making Africa rich.
It's official, guys. Success Academy shut down, currently happening at Emperor's Palace. When God says yes, no one can say no. The time is now to be elevated, to be inspired, to be motivated. 2023, it's about changing people's lives. It's about changing the narrative. Dilo di changile. Success Academy, it's happening. God's timing is always the best timing. Over 1,000 people attended today. Believe it or not, it's happening.
I apologize for disturbing your viewing pleasure. Just allow me 1 minute to thank today's sponsors. Join traders from all over South Africa with QuasiTrade's easy-to-use MetaTrader 5 platform. QuasiTrade is a proudly South African broker regulated by the FSCA and authorized as an ODP. You can verify their authorization using the FSP number 44816. They have two account types to choose from, and when you open an account, deposit your funds and trade, you can win your share of 10,000 Rand in account funding. Just make sure you sign up using the link in my description. Founded in 2013 by South Africans with a commitment to South Africa, QuasiTrade promises you a fair environment to trade in, safety in funds, and the best in client services. I sincerely hope you will consider this. For all your free educational needs, I suggest you take a look around Rolio Jack's YouTube channel. There you will learn how to fuse your technical analysis with fundamental analysis, as well as with data from the COT report, which is the Commitment of Traders report that tracks the moves of the banks, investment companies, and hedge funds. Let's get this channel to 10,000 subscribers and beyond, because such free lessons needs to be seen by as many people as possible. A video of Rolio per day keeps the scammers away. In Dinovia. Link in my description. I'll see you there. With clear and relatable questions, these people disarmed our parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles. And when you look at these questions, I can assure you, these, or at least one of them, are relatable to all of us. Is debt overwhelming you? Are you looking for extra cash? Do you want a life-changing financial opportunity? Do you want to raise business capital? Do you want to travel? Or do you just want to be financially free? Now, like I said, it's either one or all of these questions are relatable to all of us. And I mean, aren't these the things our parents and grandparents worked hard for all their life? Well, here's the opportunity. Or is it really? QZ Asset Management made a plethora of promises to its clients and its affiliates, and I want us to take a look at how they were gonna make all of these promises possible for their people. Firstly, I want us to take a look at the investment options that they were selling. They had two packages, a basic and an elite package. The basic package started from 2,000 Rand all the way up to 18,000 Rand. The basic package promised a 3.5% return on investment at the weekly rate, and the duration for this plan, this was gonna run 114 weeks, and at the end of that period you would receive 400% bonus. The elite package works a little bit similar, except this starts from 20,000 Rand all the way up to 1 million Rand with a guaranteed 7% return on investment at a weekly rate. This thing was gonna run for 56 weeks, and also here at the end you would receive 400% bonus. If you joined them earlier on, or you joined them for the IPO celebration promotion, you would have gotten another opportunity, and this opportunity involves automated robotic trading. Here, the investment starts from 20,000 Rand all the way up to 1 million rand. And this plan is even more disingenuous because I've never seen returned profits as much as this. The daily return that they were promising was 2%. The weekly return they were promising were 14%. And the monthly return that they were promising were 56%. These are inflated numbers. People aren't gonna see nowhere close to this. Now I know the following question might have popped up in your mind. If QZ Asset Management is scamming all of their clients, how do they keep the wheel turning? Well, they have an affiliate structure as well. And as you guys know, certain companies put big bucks behind their affiliate structures. QZ Asset Management promised people a 10% referral bonus for every client that they referred. On top of that, they were also going to give people a 10% daily binary bonus. And on top of that, they were going to 4 times the people's investment that they brought. So these are a whole lot of promises and a whole lot of rewards, which I bet were never met. Another thing that QZ Asset Management did to kind of keep their affiliates motivated, they brought out a ranking system, and this ranges from vice president all the way to executive director. How this works is that you will get remunerated for all of the financial proceedings that you've brought in for the company. Now, vice president, if you want to have that title, you must be of value to the company of at least $45,000. And to be an executive director, you might ask, you must have brought in for the company upwards of $15 million. Now, this is a really hectic feat when you look at what QZ Asset Management had on offer for the affiliates and how they kept them motivated. The incentives that raised an eyebrow ranged from international trips, Birkin bags, Richard Mille watches, Ferrari supercars, and even 2-bedroom apartments in St. Regis residences in Dubai. That costs a whole lot of money, and as you guys can most definitely guess, this is ranged from less expensive to more expensive. So the more you brought in for QZ Asset Management, the more you were gonna get rewarded, or so they said. When I say that our parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles really fell for the scheme, I sincerely mean it. The attendance was in numbers. It was rather shocking seeing how this international pyramid Ponzi scheme was widely adopted. And the saddest part of it all is when we look through these videos and pictures that I have gathered, we only see older people, all of our elders, and it's only because they didn't know no better. Some went as far as taking bonds and loans out on their homes, and now that everything has fallen flat, things seems a little bit dire. Some of these disingenuous QZ Asset Management people even went as far as visiting the homes of their prospective recruits to do these shady presentations. These glitzy events will always be a weak point to some people. These promoters should hang their heads in shame. They too deserve accountability, and they should be held accountable for bringing in people that didn't know any better. When it comes to warnings, QZ Asset Management has seen their fair share of warnings. The FSCA has warned the public against doing business with QZ Asset Management, a Chinese MLM scheme that targeted Africans by hosting lavish investment drives at upmarket Johannesburg and Durban hotels. The FSCA received numerous complaints from clients about not being able to withdraw funds after the website went offline. Now you guys should understand, QZ Asset Management is not even regulated by the FSCA, so why people invested, I do not know. The second warning that was really eyebrows raising is the fact that the Bank of Namibia released a statement warning the Namibian public against dealing with QZ Asset Management as they have breached some financial policies within Namibia. And despite all of these warnings, today there's still people that will fight for QZ Asset Management. Among all of the things that I have collected to come and do this video for you guys today, there's a lot of red flags that really jumped out at me. The first red flag was the fact that QZ Asset Management did unregulated financial services within South Africa. They are not regulated with the FSCA. Their returns, that's another huge red flag. I don't understand how you can promise people for a basic package 3.5% weekly return on investment, and for the elite package 7% weekly return on investment. And this is without recruiting. I put an exclamation on that. Without recruiting. So you guys must understand that recruiting is a big part of how QZ Asset Management stayed alive. Another couple of other red flags was the fact that QZ was going to trade for everyone despite not having FSCA licenses. The profits are paid out weekly, and we know for a fact you can't even make weekly withdrawals if your trading isn't up to par. Another thing that was eyebrow raising is the fact that they continuously do advertising by telling people, come, you can trade without experience, and that is a huge problem. Another thing that raised my eyebrows was the fact that there were so many bonuses stacked for affiliates to win. Now, this is just another gimmick to make affiliates more motivated to lure in unsuspecting investors. The last thing that really didn't sit well with me is the withdrawal fee. This is something that is really suspicious, because as we know, brokers don't even charge withdrawal fees, but here you have this thing that is promising to make you wealthy, that is asking you money before it can send you money. That is a huge red flag. It is safe to say QZ Asset Management performed a safe and secure exit scam. And in case you don't know what an exit scam is basically a company or person that creates an investment project, promotes the project till a monetary threshold is reached, and then they disingenuously disappear with the money. A whole lot of people fell for QZ Asset Management and their scams. A whole lot of people fell for their promises. A whole lot of people fell for their guarantees. And it even got so bad that one of their WhatsApp groups have over 3,000 people inside. When you do the math and you take 3,000 times 2,000, which is on the lower end, you will get out to a number of 6 million rand. That is a lot of money. And this is only just one group. There's many other groups whereby people lost money, and in this exact group, I clearly remember the group participants having to speak to one of the members in the group because they were on the verge of committing suicide. QZ Asset Management isn't the first people to scam South Africans, and they most definitely will not be the last. Please be careful with your money out there.
People want to bring me flowers. I'm like, who are these people bringing flowers? So I came here and I received some flowers. They are here already. I'll just read the card where the flowers are coming from. Okay, this is the first one. Okay guys, look here. Let me read for you. It says, heartiest congratulations on your grand opening from the team from China Construction Bank. Ooh, wow. Guys, this is another one. Okay, let me check the card here. It says, okay, I'll just read the important message. Congratulations, best wishes on your grand opening from Bank of China, guys.
Yay.
Oh, this is big, yeah.